What's going on, y'all? So listen. Jesus Christ. You guys, Queen Sugar, season 2, episode 15, Copper Sun. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a heavy ass episode. It was very fucking emotional. A bitch teared up a couple of times. Not just because it was my boo, but because the acting was just so fucking good. And the situations, I've seen some of these situations play out with a lot of people, with not a lot of people, but a few people, and the way that they, when it came to what really fucked me up, the family situation, that's one thing with Blue, but the shit that the Landrys and the Bulldogs, or whatever the fuck you want to call them bitches, the Landry and the bitches, the way that they are trying to screw over Charlie, that shit was really hurting my heart because we've seen that time and time and time again where not necessarily like anybody will come up and these big corporations try to squeeze out and stump out these mom and pop stores that's been there. We've seen it where a certain neighborhood would have these certain stores, for the neighborhood, the community, or whatever, mom and pop shops, and then all of a sudden gentrification want to come in and just stomp them out, and it's just a sad shit. But to see the vindictiveness and the level of petty and bullshit that they will go to because A, they don't want to see this black person in charge, and B, they don't want to see this woman in charge, and C, they don't want to see this black woman doing better than them, taking away their business. And that shit fuck with me, okay? Because we see it time and time again, especially when it comes to black businesses, how they get stumped out, how people try to shit on them, and you see the struggle that these people go through to get their shit up. So that shit fuck with me. But let's go back to the beginning. Ralph is just fucked up, okay? Last week at the end of the episode, Hollywood brought him in. He was drunk as shit. And I gave him that night. He needed to get this shit off his chest and stuff. So Hollywood woke him up and was like, "You okay?" He said, get Unvi, give Nova, Charlie, everybody, because I only got the heart to say this once. So eventually, he get them all over there. He come out there. Mind you, this is the beginning of harvest. They're about to open up the Queen Sugar Mill. This is all coming at the wrong fucking time. Okay? All the work that they've been working forward to is about to come down to this one day, and he gets this bad news that he has to deliver to everybody that Blue ain't his. That's what he said. He told them Blue ain't my son. Bitch, Unfi was ready to rock out, bitch, okay? When he said it's Blue. She said, what Dollar do with Blue? What? I told you that bitch ain't changed. That's what Unfi was ready to go find Dollar and beat that bitch ass. Like, bitch, what the fuck you do to Blue? He was like, nah, he good, he good, he good. She said he ain't mine. And I was like, wait a minute. I thought she said that it's a possibility that he might not be yours. Did y'all do Dana yet? What did Dana test say? Did he come back and say that you're not the daddy? Damn, if that's the case, Dolly, you fucked up. Okay? You are really fucked up. Bitch, I ain't never seen, let me just put this out here. I ain't never seen a character cry so damn much as Darla's character. So shout out to Bianca Larson, because bitch, your ass be crying like a motherfucker on this show, okay? I just couldn't do it, but it look like you probably have headaches all the goddamn time when you on the goddamn set, because it's so emotionally draining because you feel it. I was looking at the reel, even though Kofi was on the reel and he got up there kissing on Lonnie. Like, bitch, if you gonna kiss a big bitch, kiss me. And I don't even want no kiss like that. Kiss me on that cheek or whatever. But how dare you fucking get on TV and disrespect me that way and then look at her and gonna say something how it tastes. Bitch, I will cut your motherfucking lips off, okay? And then I'm gonna tell you how that ass shit tastes. How did my blade taste, bitch, okay? You tried me, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go. It is what it is. So he was on there talking about how when he found out about it, he went through the motions too, as if it was really going on. You know, the character went through the motions and he went through the motions. So I was like, oh my God, so it's really, you really are connected to this. Because I be seeing the pictures of them behind the scenes. And him and Blue, the boy that played Blue, they really are like good buddies. So it was like really hard to see. And, you know, at this point, everybody had to put out there, listen, Blue may not be Ralph, but we not gonna treat that boy any difference. That boy is ours, and I pray that they keep him like that. Okay, I pray that it stay like that. And all of this, I don't know what's gonna happen on the preview on the next week's episode because it scared the life out of me. Darla may be going back to drugs and stuff. Um, shit just getting fucked up. You know, I hope they don't take Blue away. I hope he don't turn his back on Blue. I just know, I hope he just keeps loving this boy as if it's his. You know, if it's really his. We don't know for sure if he's not the father or not. But it's just the thought that he possibly might not be that's hurting. And that's why he probably went on in here and said that she said he's not. But at this point, Hollywood came across Darla. She was like, I didn't think anything would change. He said, bitch, you should know, you smart girl. Now you know damn well better. I said, you damn right, darling. What the fuck? Just you should have just kept it trucking, bitch. Okay. Then she goes to work. I said, I thought she was leaving the the plantation. I thought she was leaving the farm and just leaving the whole situation alone, giving Ralph his space. Girl, no, she showed her ass up at work. Darla said, fuck this shit. I still got bills to pay. Bitch, Dolly, you should have just went on ahead and showed up and said, here's my 2 weeks notice. Okay, that's what you should have said right then and there. Charlie came up in that bitch and walked past and said, I know the fuck. Somebody is not sitting at this table. She went back and she said, excuse me. Dolly got up and was like, I know everything that's going on and all that stuff. She said, no bitch, let me just tell you this. What you did, you lost the trust of this fucking family. And at this point in time, I'm gonna give you your 2 weeks severance pay, and I want you gone within the hour. I was like, ooh, damn, within the hour. She was just sitting there looking like, okay, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are, bitch. Okay, you don't do no shit like this. Okay, god damn. Um, I mean, fucked up our family dynamic. So everybody that, you know, I guess I had to give it to everybody who were not here in the very beginning with Blue and not Blue, but Darla and Ralph getting back together. Listen, in season one, when they weren't clicking together, I understood the issues that Ralph had with her, and I was Team Ralph, and I was like, okay, when it looked like they was about to start getting back together, and they had kissed and did that shit, I was like, go back and look at my other preview reviews in season one, bitch. I wasn't here for that. But then it grew on me because Blue was cool with it. So I was happy for my baby Blue. So I was like, all right, let this go. Don't fuck it up, Darla. I gave you a chance and you messed it up, bitch. Now shout out to everybody else who was like, I'm not feeling Blue and or Ralph with Darla. I'm just not feeling it. I don't know what it is. Y'all been saying this since day one, and I guess y'all was fucking right, bitch. So give y'all asses a motherfucking pat on the back. Our family is broken. Fuck, man. Anyway, that back to the harvest shit. Earlier, what was going on? Charlie was at the office. Okay, before this whole meeting with Darla, Charlie was at the office and she was with Remy. They getting ready for the harvest and she's just like, I'm so glad this is happening. I wish my dad was here to see this and all this stuff. Woo woo woo. And then all of a sudden the Bulldog dude come up in there. I said, you got your damn nerve. He was like, I want to talk to Charlie, you know, mill owner to mill owner. She was like, no, whatever you got to say to me, you can say in front of Remy. Okay? He slowly walked up in there and then stopped. And Remy was like, you know what? It's all to the good because I'm pretty sure that this conversation will go faster once I leave. And then Remy stopped and looked at him and stared him down like, what? Bitch, we ain't never scared, okay? I'm that bitch, okay? That's my bitch and I'm her bitch. What the fuck? I said, ooh, okay. You know, Remy was ready. Get you a man that's always ready, y'all, okay? You ain't gotta get ready because that nigga stay ready, all right? Get you one of them motherfuckers like that. They be smart too. They gotta use their smarts and shit. Remy was ready to throw some hands if he had to. He said, what? I said, go sit down somewhere, Brittany. Don't make a fool. Don't make a fuss. Basically, old boy came up in there trying to partner up with Charlie. Because he pissed off at the fact that they done took 40% of his stuff. Charlie said 50%. I said, oops. And she said, give me a couple of more harvests. I'm going to have all your shit. I said, damn, Charlie, right then and there. I just knew something wasn't going to work out right. She was, Charlie has this thing about herself. She gets a little, just an instant when stuff starts going good and she gets an idea in her head and it starts working. She gets the instant tiny cocky with it, just a little bit, a little arrogant with it. And that's what happened right here. She should have kept that shit to herself, okay? Dude was already formulating a plan and doing some stuff, but as soon as she put that out there and said what she gonna do to that shit, he started formulating some more and revised that shit real quick and added some extra on there. Because as soon as he finished that, Charlie on the phone talking to Nova about some stuff that's going on and the shit with Ralph and all that stuff. Next thing you know, Nova gets an email from one of the girls at her job talking about some trouble going on in the inside workings of the mill and all this shit. She like, girl, what the fuck you talking about? Bitch, I don't know who it is, but some internal sources is talking about there's some issues going on at the mill. It was like, this ain't nothing but slander and lies and stuff trying to go on a black woman that's doing this shit. It was like, okay, girl. The only way that I can think about, how to come up counteract this whole thing, because it's gonna come out. Now, either you want me to do it, or you want me to get ahead of it and go ahead and put it out, or have somebody else do it that's already working on who we don't know at this moment, and put the truth out there. Have Charlie come in and then put her input in on it so she can get on it. Debate these rumors and put them down to rest and all this stuff. And at one point, I think Nova had got in contact with the guy that I think is supposed to be writing the article, who was finding all that stuff, getting the information and everything. And he just basically said, I'm not going to turn down this article for nothing. Your sister, she's a national known woman. So this is some news. I was like, damn, that's fucked up, cold-hearted. Then all of a sudden, Charlie is having a conversation with one of the mill owners who want to pull out because he's hearing farmers who want to pull out because he's hearing stuff about the machinery's breaking down and all this stuff. Mind you, this is the first day. Ralph literally just came up in there and damn near crying in front of y'all. When them nostrils get to flaring, I was like, oh, pull it together, baby. Pull it together. He was dealing with his own shit, but he was also reminiscing about how he hoped and wished that his mama could see what he was doing and his daddy and all this stuff. But then he was like, have a good harvest, y'all, And he having all that, giving y'all pep talks and thanking y'all and all this shit. Then Charlie get met with this thing. This farmer just pulls out because of the fucking Landry. Then a Ralph out there on the thing, and this other guy come up there talking about the same thing, and he was like, ain't nothing wrong and all this shit. That's just the Landrys doing this stuff. Don't pull out and don't let them white folks try to spook your ass. They doing some fierce shit. That's what they're doing. I said, the Landrys gotta fuck. Let me tell you something. Ava, my lock sister, listen. Bitch, you, Oprah, whatever, y'all need to come the fuck together. And in season 3, because the finale is next week, and that shit probably gonna be having me on the edge of my goddamn seat, bitch. Okay? But what y'all need to do is something drastic needs to happen to the fucking Landrys, okay? We cannot keep on building up to keep taking fucking L's in each season. This season 2, we done took 2 seasons of L's, okay? Soon as we thought we was gonna get this shit off the ground, motherfuckers coming in trying to take our spots and shit like that because they jealous. They hating because they used to ruling and being at the spot, but the shit is where it belong. I'm where it should have been at, okay? That's what it is. They don't like to see us prosper, okay? They want to put us down and keep putting their foot on our motherfucking necks. But see, our foot was on their neck and they pushed that bitch aside and tried to make us stumble. Okay? What you need to do is you need to cut their kneecaps off. That's what the fuck you need to do, Ava. Alright? Because the Landry's gotta stop this shit. Alright? They doing all this bullshit. I'm just sitting here like, this is fucked up. Farmers are just pulling out and pulling out and pulling out. And at one point, Charlie was just sitting there. She was like, I miscalculated the Landrys and their greed. That's what it is. And then it was like, it's time for a new fucking plan. I said, bitch, don't you give up at all. You go back, you go think about it and you gather yourself and you come back and you hit them where it fucking hurts, bitch. Okay? Ain't no quitters up in this motherfucker. Moving on from that, I said that is a damn fucking shame. But I like how Nova came up in there and she had saw they had this little scene with Blue trying to make him feel good or trying to make it seem like it was normal. Asking him it's his special day, what type of food you want and all that shit. It was really sad but cute at the same time because you know the situation and you know why they was doing it. Uh, Nova had came up on Unvibe while she was in the bathroom and was like, "How you feeling?" And she was like, "I'm blessed." She said that's the answer that a lot of black folks always give. She was like, "No, I want that," and it covers up a whole bunch of shit that's actually going on. So I'm gonna ask again, "How you feeling?" And I want the truth. And she was like, "I'm sad." Because of everything that's going on. And that's really not what she was fishing for, but she glad that she opened up and told her that much. But Nova knew what was going on with Vibe because in another scene, she brought her medicine to the lupus and she was like, well, now that you know, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna put you on the herbal organic regimen. And lupus is something that's probably difficult, but you can live through it. You're gonna get through it. She was like, I had a good day today, and yesterday was terrible, but today is a good day. And that scene right there at the end when Nova just laid there and they embraced her like that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie. What else happened in this episode? Micah. Micah said, bitch, if you want to be somebody and if you want to go somewhere, you got to wake up and pay attention and you got to do the work. Okay? I can't just be out here talking shit about stuff and not doing nothing. So he got him and his friend to put this letter up to the administration on all the lockers and stuff. The friend gonna say something. This is some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Why you just want to send it in an email? It was like, because people don't read their emails all the time. And I said, you goddamn right. You goddamn right, bitch. Let me tell you what the fuck happened to me one day. I don't even know if I told y'all this stuff. Right when Insecure season 2 was about to start, either it was about to start or it was around the first or second episode. Either fucking way, I'm pretty sure it was about to start. I had looked at my email at work way after the season was over with. Come to fucking find out, I could have met Issa Rae a long time ago, bitch, because she was up there at the library and they was gonna have a little session or whatever the fuck, and I missed it because I didn't read my emails, bitch. And I said, ain't this about some shit? I was livid that day. I was mad as fuck. But any fucking way, so they started putting the stuff up on the thing, and you see two groups, two opposing groups. You see two white kids, girl and a boy, come past, looking at him like, there he goes, and she threw the paper right back at him. Then you see this black girl and this white girl, her friend, come past, and they was like, there he is right there. Yeah, go ahead, Micah, you doing the right thing. I was like, okay, and that's what happened. Everybody's not gonna be here for what you're doing, but everybody's not gonna be against it. And he was just protesting the whole thing, trying to get the Confederate shit out of there. And so later, of course, he get called into the principal office, and she said, um, she got worried about what was happening. They took it up to her bosses, the electors of the board and shit like that. And they said that, yeah, sometimes we got to change some shit. She quoted a John Adams quote, and, he was like, that's basically what I'm doing. She was like, exactly. So they decided to take the sword out the window and a whole bunch of the other stuff that's out there. And, at that point, he was like, oh, okay, cool. We got it. We got it. He happy and shit. And she was like, but the fact that you sent this letter out and it's unauthorized and you didn't get the permission to do so, um, the board is going to look at it as vandalism, and vandalism is punishable up to 30 days. Okay, a 30-day suspension. She was like, wait a minute, what? And I said, ain't that about some bitch? They give us our shit on stipulations and terms and ultimatums, okay? I take this shit down if you take this 30-day suspension. It couldn't just be a victory. He took you, though. I mean, fight that shit, bitch, okay? I said 30 days. 30 days for putting up. We used to put shit up unannounced on people lockers and stuff like that all the time. 30 days. I guess these private schools. That's fucked up. But At the end of the episode, we see Remy coming up there. Remy and Ralph was up there trying to talk to them and get to know what the fuck is going on, but he couldn't get in touch with Remy nor Charlie. So he was just worried about that whole thing, and Ralph and Remy was having a conversation about why the fuck the Landrys keep doing this shit and how they gotta keep coming back and coming back. It was like, I don't understand what the hell it is that they want and why they doing this. And that last scene where Ralph was standing in the doorway of Blue's room, and then he finally went on ahead and laid in his bed. I was like, my heart just couldn't take it. I was just like, oh my God, it's so sad. Bitch, let me tell you something. Speaking of kids, Tyrese wanted us to feel sorry for him just like this, okay? And let me tell you something, bitch, it would never fucking happen. You know he is selling t-shirts online right about now. Shayla rocks them fucking sweatshirts. That is what he's selling online right now. I can fucking not. He lied and said that the Will Smiths and Jada were going to send him a $5 million check. Bitch, he put out 2 videos saying that shit. Them people came out and said, no the fuck we didn't and no the fuck we ain't. I said, nigga, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, that's Queen Sugar, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about, and he was crying in the video again. I was like, nigga. Tell me how y'all feel about this and tell me what do you think is going to go down in the finale, okay? And the finale comes on an hour earlier. Yeah, an hour earlier because it's a 2-hour event, I believe. But the first hour is going to be the actual episode, and then it's going to be some stuff afterwards with Ava and Oprah, and I think the cast talking about the whole thing. But yeah, put down in the comments what you feel is going to happen, and I'll see y'all later.